Hi, it's Ashley from AB Sound Advice. Today we are doing a product review of the Gold Note Pianosa turntable, and wow, really looking forward to doing this. I've had this on demo for a few months now, and I wanted to do that so that I could have a really good understanding. I've been playing with turntables since the early 80s, so I really wanted to give this thing a real run for its money. So let's go through, as always, some of the features and the specifications. So first up we'll do specifications. So we've got wow and flutter at 0.1%, rumble at minus 77 dB. Speeds, we've got 33.5 and 45, and we are using a speed changing electronic with fine pitch control. Transmission is 70 stall reflection and an NBR belt. Motor is a high torque 12 volt, and we also have a 23mm dampened polyvinyl platter spindle dampening design. We also have the platter bearing. Tone arm is the Gold Note, the famous B5.1. Dust cover is, obviously you can see there, transparent with hinges. Power consumption is 27 watts. Power supply is an 18 output 100 240V 50/68Z, and measurements 425 by 200 by 360 millimeter, and we're weighing in at 13.5 kgs. And I've got to be honest, it is one serious heavy turntable, I will give you that. I also, the main heading that's been posted on their site to this turntable is the attention to the smallest details, awakenings, new musical sensations. And I think that pretty well summed up my experience. And I also thought I'd cover off, if you do want to put any upgrades to this turntable, you can also add the PST-10, which is an external inductive power supply designated for the Gold Note turntables. So that is an additive if you'd like to add a separate power supply to it. I really have to say I've enjoyed having this turntable. Also thought I'd let you know, you'll see a cartridge. These turntables don't come with a cartridge. In this part of the world, the turntable, so the NZ market's around 7,000. I think it's about 6 in Australia, and then of course that price will vary depending on where you live. The cartridge that I have on this turntable is the Dominello, what do we got there? It is the Dominello, which is a moving core cartridge, and again, this part of the world 1799, and that'll variate depending on where you live. And I am a big lover of moving core cartridges, so moving magnet is, yes, I've had a lot of those in my career, but moving core is certainly one of my favourites. So be pretty hard for me to do a review on a turntable without that being the cartridge of choice. So that aside, let's just have a quick look. First off, I will say a nice, decent pair of RCAs, which you can see there, and obviously the earth terminal, and again, what you'd expect, a decent, high-quality cable. It is braided, so very, very nice. Very well, again, Italian-made, very, very hard. I mean, I've got to be honest with you, I always... wouldn't be much I don't own that wasn't made in the country that it came from. And don't get me wrong, yes, there's a lot of good products coming out of other locations, but I think when you're getting handmade products out of, Germany, Italy, the States, England, there's a whole stack of countries that I could list off. You're getting some very special attention to detail, the quality, the build. You just can tell they really have done everything possible to make a sensational product. So let's just go in and have a look at underneath. First off, you can see here the feet. They provide these little feet they sit into. There's 3 of them. You can see over there the other one. Now with this, you just press and hold it for a couple of seconds. It'll fire up, light will come on at 33, press and hold again, it'll stop, press and hold again, and then to 45 will fire up and the little LED will light up in a couple of seconds. And there you go. So very well organised. Come round the back here. We'll just come right round the back. So you can see here they've got the cable sort of comes directly out of their own arm. You can see here beautifully directly. There's no circuitry. It's not connected to anything. It's coming directly And the less things in the way obviously makes a better quality sound. You can see here it's got its serial number handwritten on the back, handcrafted in Italy. So beautiful, nice, big, heavy lid. I'll give you this lid absolutely weighs a ton. It's certainly everything about this turntable is sensational in the sense of its build quality. And again, what can come in here, you can see the arm looking very, very nice. You come down the other side there and you can see the cartridge been installed on the end there. And really is a sensational build. I mean, even the platter is substantial. So I will come back and do a product spotlight of this turntable at a later stage, but I guess the things I could say, out of all the turntables I've played in my 42-year career, I've certainly fallen in love with this. This is really a sensational turntable. I also have to say the build quality, it's just, they really have gone to a lot of trouble. I mean, if you look at it, it's just, it really, the biggest thing that surprised me is I lift this thing up and I'm going like, whoa, that is one serious heavy turntable. And you can hear that it's just absolutely solid as. And even we come in here, you can see here the arm coming across. It's a really, really well organised unit, and I would have to say that if you were looking for something special and you want to get yourself a high quality turntable, you're not going to go past this Pianosa from Gold Note for sound quality, build quality, and also the construction. I mean, just even here you can see, the split, and it really is a masterpiece in its actual visuals. And also, I'm not much of a belt fan, but here I'd have to make a huge exception. I absolutely really love the whole turntable's construction, layout, its overall look. It just ticks the boxes off for me for everything. And sound quality, with their own moving coil Dominelli turntable on there, I have to say this is just fantastic. I really don't want to give this back. I think if you're looking for a lifetime purchase and you want a good, high quality, high fidelity turntable, you really are not going to go past this. It really is a great unit. I played a whole stack of different records through it, and obviously you'll know in some of my videos I use a lot of yellow, but Eric Clapton, a whole variation of records that I pulled out of my collection, and I just absolutely enjoyed it. And it's just, I guess the best way to describe it, it really is so natural. The voices, the highs, the bass, it's just, I mean, isn't it funny? We're in this, digital world, and I still love the sound of a record. I don't know why. Obviously, the only thing that is a little annoying and brings memories of the past, we do have to get up to turn it over. But that aside, there's just nothing better than sitting back and putting a piece of vinyl on a high-end, high-quality turntable, and you just end up disappearing. You forget anything you're thinking about. It just really is a fantastic experience, and especially if you've got something of this caliber and this quality. It's just sensational. And I think from my perspective, for me being an audiophile sound nut, all of my life, would I want to give this back? As I know, I don't rate things 1 to 5 or 1 to 10. Would I want to keep this? Yes. Do I want to give it back? No. I'd have to say to the guys at Gold Note, you've done a fantastic job. I'm very, very impressed with this turntable. I'd have no qualms holding on to this and enjoying it for the rest of my career, whatever's left. It's just a sensational turntable. And again, I take my hat off to Gold Note. This Pianosa turntable is a very, very high-end, very well constructed, very well presented. There's really nothing that I can give you a negative on this. I would have to say that the lid, and I'll just bring it down, that'd be the heaviest lid I've had. And a nice little touch there, little logo is stamped into the top of the unit. And you can see there, it is just a great looking unit. And as I said, if you're looking for something and you want a certain look, or you're wanting something just a little different, and you like to have something handmade, and you like Italian products, you're not going to be disappointed having one of these hooked up to your system. There's no argument. And as I said, you can add the additional power supply, and of course you can either look at a separate phono stage, and if you're buying a high-end amplifier, a lot of those do have a fairly significant phono stage built in. But I really do think, just as it is a fantastic product. And again, 10 out of 10 to the guys at Gold Note. And I hope you've enjoyed today's product review of the Pianosa from Gold Note. I haven't, just for your own note, in the unboxing video, you'll see obviously it comes with the owner's manual. It also comes with the setup for your cartridge, and it also comes with the press down to hold the record down. I didn't go to the level of bringing all that out. I wanted to put the focus in today just to explain what a fantastic turntable it was. But if you're looking to see all the parts that come with this turntable, just check out the unboxing video on our channel. Alright guys, well thanks again for tuning into AB Sound Advice. I do appreciate your support, and again we'll see you next time.